Hello, I am going to be giving you tips on how to defeat Wolf. So, first of all, he is an exotic, and second of all, if you are going to be fighting him for the first time, relax, do not worry, just ease off. You've been winning races, so just relax. And if you do have cheats, that does help a lot, like infinite nitrous or speed breaker. Those are your most priorities right now, so just look up any other YouTube video for that. So here we go. I am going to be giving you tips from here on out, both in street and canyon. So after watching this video, just good luck with it, and let's get this started. Alright, here we go. Alright, first thing in the streets, you want to get an early lead. Like I said, if you got infinite nitrous for a cheat, that will help a lot. And second of all, there are a couple shortcuts. Like, here's the first one. It's kind of hard to see at first, so if you can use your speed breaker, that would be good. Yeah, and also, make sure you can look back and either block him, because that will slow him down. Here are other shortcuts. So, here's another shortcut. All these shortcuts will help out. And Wolf does not use the second shortcut. This fork in the road right here, take the right one, because if you go on the incline one up, that will slow you down a little bit, and Wolf will take the lowest one, which will speed him up. So, make sure you take that right one. Now, I drive an exotic. For you tuners, you have better handling, and for you muscles, you have better acceleration. So, even though I drive an exotic, those are just some other things. This shortcut, Wolf will use that, so watch out for that. And after the first lap, he will get more aggressive. So make sure you start looking back a little bit. Like I messed up right there and he got the lead. So make sure you watch out for that. And if you use speed breaker, that will help you in tight corners, but it will slow you down. So use it wisely. But if you do have infinite nitrous, like I said, try to use it almost the entire race. Like, you can stop and use speed breaker, or maybe you could slow down if you want for the shortcuts. But if you're a beginner, beware that you will not be able to use nitrous or speed breaker in the canyon. So be aware of that. There are some obstacles that you could use to slow down Wolf, but he can avoid that. It's not like he doesn't have a brain or anything. Like, here's one. Make sure you get all three, that way it knocks it down completely and faster. It can slow down Wolf, but only for a couple seconds, and he can speed up really quickly. Alright, so those are the basic tips for the streets, and now on to the canyon. Sorry. Now for the canyon, it's very, very different. There's a lot of other corners and stuff. So, at the very first, just like floor the accelerator as much as you can. Now for beginners, if you look on the top right hand corner, you will see how close you get. Try to get as close to him in the yellow, the green, or the blue. Those are the best spots that you can get him. Anything under that will basically just like mean that you're pretty slow. Try to avoid like in the very bottom, which is the very red, and it will not give you points at all. Now for tight corners, I would suggest let go of the accelerator and then press the brake. After the brake, press the accelerator again, then just keep going on from that. Also, for any other beginners, avoid the yellow barriers, because if you do pass the barriers, you will automatically lose the race, no matter what. So, and try to get, for Wolf, get at least up to, I would say, 160,000 points. That will do you some really good. Like me, I'm up to 112 right now, 112,000. But if you do know this car in the game, try to get a faster car than this, because if you do, that will help you even more. That will give you a bigger possibility of winning this race. Like Wolf will try to speed up as much as he can, and if you look at the bottom right hand corner, you will see that you will not be able to use nitrous at all, or a speed breaker. You will have to use your bare hands, basically like the bare control. But now, for the second part of this, it means that you have to get him either. Well, let me show you first. If you look at the top right hand corner, try to get him in the yellow one, the yellow part of the points as much as you can, as often as you can. Anything below that will be amazing, like perfect. Like I said, a faster car means bigger possibilities, so win those races, get that money, buy those cars. As you saw, I was pulling away from him, which is good. Do not worry, but if you are behind him and something like that pulls up, that means that you are pulling away from him too, which is bad. If you are behind him, do not pull away. Like right now, he is really in the red. He will be extremely aggressive, so avoid to get past at all costs. Now, if you do drive a tuner, you will get better handling. Better handling means better, cornering, which is very good. But muscles are, extremely, hard for handling. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, when you're behind him, if you know what drafting means, if you don't, basically just try to stay behind him and speed, and just stay on his tail as long as you can, and he will brake very hard, and that means that you may have some time to pass him. So that would be really good. Like I said, he drives an Aston Martin, which means that Aston Martin is a very fast car, meaning this is a beginner car. But, like I said, if you have any other tips for any other viewers, here are some ideas. And there you have it. So, good luck winning those races, and I hope you defeat Wolf. Thank you, and please send me comments, but I will not take any video comments. Thank you.